Yo, this is Beanie Chris reporting live. We got a multimedia recording artist from Houston, Texas. Shout out to that folks. Shout out to Acres Homes, JENAE Inez, one of the most upcoming art. I love this woman. I got her on Instagram. What's going on, Inez? How you doing, Miss Inez? Do people call you Miss Inez? They just be like JENAE.
They starting to call me like Miss Inez or Inez.
Okay, put some respect on the name real quick. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you, boss?
I am great. I'm doing very good. I was looking at your music, and one of my favorite songs that you got is MYOB. And I've been playing that shit all night. And I quit smoking weed. And I was going through like my videos because I love editing videos. I love looking at content. And I was like, dog, JENAE made me relapse. So this is a personal interview for me right here. This is very personal.
How you gonna blame me for that? I don't even talk about weed, not once in that entire song. So I don't even
Wow,
know.
that is so crazy. And I think it's bringing me to my natural state. I think that's what it is. Because we don't really see artists like you out here like that because people got the same flow. They be copying
Mm.
people's styles and shit. So where did you get your style from?
Um, well, my mom used to rap. So I've been learning how to rap at the same time I was learning how to speak.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
so she's kind of like the first person that kind of introduced me to rap, and then really once I heard Bone Thugs and Harmony for the first time,
Mm,
I was maybe about like 8 or 9,
hmm.
and they were the first people that I was like, I want to do that. I
Okay,
want to.
I gotcha. I gotcha. So Bone Thug, that used to be like one of your mom's favorite artists or something? Like the
What she
group?
did, my mom used to go to like the record store and she would buy CDs that was kind of like low price. They were like used,
Okay,
and
okay.
so she had like a Bone Thugs album that East 1999. Then she had Do or Die. And so at a certain point, when she gave her life to Christ, she stopped listening to secular music. So
Mm-hmm.
those were CDs she was getting ready to like throw away. And so I was like, well, I want to listen to it. I like music. So I had my
Mm,
portable CD player and my little CD case, and
right.
I just added them to the roster. And then once I heard that, I was like, whoa. Because she actually had in that same batch, she had an Eminem album. I can't
Mhm.
remember which one it is, but the CD itself was like all white with E on it. It
Right.
was like the album before the Eminem show. I
Okay.
think it's Marshall Mathers. She had the
Okay.
Marshall Mathers LP, and that was a part of that batch too. But the Bone Thugs, East 1999, they were the first people.
Mhm.
They used their flow like it was an instrument.
Damn, that's
And
crazy.
so yeah, so I was like, I wanna get down to this.
Yeah, I know rapping is hard because I used to try to rap and stuff like that, but I was never on beat. People think it's a easy thing to rap. So, I guess, you just kind of do your own thing and mix other people's kind of flavor with yours. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because when I was looking at your page, I was like, I thought you was California, but you're Houston all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did a lot of traveling, right? You were in the military or something?
Yeah, I was in the Navy.
Okay, okay. What is your experience from the Navy? You got homesick, or you just like you don't want to live anywhere else? You just Houston is just like where the heart is.
It's family. Mainly
It's
because yeah, my family's here, my mom and dad and my sisters are here, so I
yeah.
had to come home.
I didn't even know Lizzo. She's actually from Detroit, but she moved to Houston, Texas when she was 10 years old. And we have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of Houston. Do you remember this phone number that we all used to call 281-330-8004? You remember that?
8004. Yep.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mike Jones, Chameleonaire, Slim
Yeah.
Thug, all of these people are from your area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, huge influences. Were you on that Slim Thug back there with Beyonce and shit?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
fucking
Boss
right.
Hog Outlaws. Yep.
Ooh, I ain't go J Dog. Salute to J Dog. So, what do you feel like, the music industry? How do you keep up with music and trends and shit?
Um, I'm really actually I'm like super slow to trends. Like even some of my favorite artists, when their albums first drop, I
Mhm.
usually take a while before I
Right.
listen to stuff because um it's really quick to it's very easy to like hear a trend and be like, ooh, I
I
want to
can
get
do
on
that.
this and hop on this. And so I always try to wait a little bit till things kind of dissipate down. So
Mm-hmm.
when I fully ingest the art, I can really immerse myself into what they're trying to paint. And
Mm-hmm.
if an artist doesn't really resonate with me in their art, from like their visuals, their music videos, and just kind of how they present themselves,
Right.
usually would dictate or not whether or not I'm going to connect with that
Okay.
album.
Yeah, I got you. What about female artists? Are you like influenced by any female artists?
Yeah, I mean, my favorite female rap of all time is Eve.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Eve, Rough Riders, Rough
yeah,
Riders.
Pitbull in a skirt. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
just, her verse in Hot Boys was the
Mm,
first rap verse I learned, and I was like so excited because I loved her emotion, her delivery. Like, she's on there with Nas and
yeah,
Missy.
good.
You
Hey,
know
you
what
know
I'm
what?
saying?
I remember her from branching off into different genres. Remember that song she did with Gwen Stefani?
Yeah,
Oh, she is dope, bro. She can actually do it.
yeah. And
Yeah.
she's stepping back. She's been working on new music. I saw she was just on tour with Nelly.
Hmm.
She was on that tour with Nelly and them. So I'm excited for her because she's so hard. You know?
Yeah. What's the process in collaboration with these big celebrities? Have you ever tried to reach out to any, or do you have any inspiration?
Uh, the biggest the biggest artist I have had a collaboration with is, he goes by Fresh now, but he used to
Okay.
go by the name Short Dog. He's from Houston. He's from
Oh,
Sunnyside, and at the
okay.
time he was signed to Young Money, and I was
Damn.
able to get a feature with him during that time. Now he does stuff with like Ab Soul and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, how the process goes is you contact the manager,
Mm-hmm.
and you pretty much send them the song and be like, "Hey, I have this song. I would love for this artist to be featured on it." They'll
Mm-hmm.
ask you, "What's your budget?" Usually, if you're an independent artist, your budget will not ever match what they usually get. But if
Mm-hmm.
the song is hard enough and they can see, like, okay, you got something,
Mm-hmm.
they sometimes will work with your budget with the artist. And so that was the situation with Short Dog, because at the time, I mean, this is when they had just dropped the Young Money album.
Oh
And so
yeah. That's
they
some.
was on that tour. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get that because I was on deployment in Japan, didn't have any like dope songs like out. And
Mm-hmm.
so it was tough. But shouts out to Heat. He's the one who set that up. He was Fresh's manager at the time, and when we got, and the song is on SoundCloud, so to this day it's called Kickback.
Oh
And
wow.
also Iman Omari, he
Mm.
was an artist he did music with Mac Miller. So
Okay. Okay.
their album, Mac's album Macadelic, that
Mm-hmm.
song Fight the Feeling, and it's another song that Iman Omari's on, that they got together, and he hopped on it. He did the hook. So
Mm-hmm. I got you. I got you. I got you. So, what about upcoming projects? What do you have out right now that you're trying to push?
the main thing right now is Serendipity. That was a project that I had originally dropped in 2020, and then I
Okay.
had to redo the production on. So that's why it's not showing up as
Mm-hmm.
of right now as Serendipity. Is still showing individual songs with that same album cover. That's
Yeah.
because it's all a project. So what I'm about to do now, I'm adding a bonus track since it took so long to do the reproduction, and then
Mm-hmm.
repackaging that as Serendipity. So that's my first full body of work.
Okay, I
Uh,
got you. I
and
got
back
you.
to
I
the
see
No
you be doing
Hellos.
live stream performances and stuff as well. But what about this the song NYOB? Um, is this something that you just created or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. I just wrote MYOB maybe about 6 months ago.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop like a song a month, and I was focused on that. And then I was like, you know what? Let me keep doing that. So people who are part of my mailing list, they got
Yeah.
a bunch of songs that's like not even out yet. Like, I'll just put them out, let them know, hey, this is what I'm working on.
Just be dropping them.
Yeah.
And so is that like a creative process? Like when you just like, okay, I'm about to go drop a song. Do you gotta feel like you gotta drop a song? You gotta be in the mood. What's the process of you creating a song? Are you like natural poetry writer? Do how do you come up with that?
Um, it depends
Mm,
because sometimes I will hear a beat and I'll kind of, download what the producer is already kind of communicating in the beat itself. And
okay.
if I feel the beat, then I'm like, oh, okay, I get what he's
Mhm.
creating, and I'll write something to that.
Okay.
But sometimes songs will kind of haunt me where I will write a song without a beat at all. And
Oh.
then, I'll basically write it a cappella, already have the idea for the hook, and
Mm,
then I'll do the production afterwards. But
mm,
it's not really about being in the mood because this is my job, and so I kind of look at it as even when I don't feel like writing or recording,
mhm.
it's got to get done, you
So
know.
it's not a hustle, it's more like a job. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
more like a lifestyle. It's not something
Yeah.
that you do part-time.
No, this is my full-time job.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. You know what? Speaking of Eve and Rough Riders and shit, they used to work with Cash Money. How do you feel about the versus battle coming up in Vegas with Cash Money versus No Limit?
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the South for that. It's
Mm,
like Houston. I always tell people all the time. Ever since Katrina happened,
mm,
Houston has been super immersed with the New Orleans culture because so
mm,
many people came here and it changed our musicality
mm,
big time. So this is it's a big thing for Houston and New Orleans because for a really long time, especially in hip hop,
mm.
especially during their time, they
Right.
didn't really consider us as real like rappers in hip hop because they're like,
Yeah,
well,
especially in
Atlanta,
the
New
South.
York,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They hard on us about rap. So
Mm,
for these two huge conglomerates to like be showcased in that way, like it's so important, man. It's so important for us, like
mm.
being from the South and wanting to get into these different industries, and a bunch of people telling us, "Oh, the South, y'all ain't got it." They did it by
Yeah, right.
themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. And another thing about Cash Money, you've always been an independent artist. Have you ever worked in any groups, being kicked out of
Mhm.
any groups? Okay,
I've always
okay.
been independent.
I got you. Because we see people be wanting to collab and stuff like that. So it's just, I guess you got to know how to be like professional. Do you have any stage fright? Was it something that you could just get on and do naturally, or did you have to prepare yourself for that?
No, I've always had that naturally.
Hmm.
In the fourth grade, I did like my first talent show,
Oh
and
wow.
uh, we got a video of it, and I'm like in. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because of Cash Money, because at the time I was like in straight up fatigues because I was super super like crazy about Master P, super
Oh
crazy about Master
really?
P, No Limit. So I had the
Mhm.
No Limit chain, the No Limit Records chain,
The tank.
and I was in straight in army fatigues, and I went out there and rapped
Hmm.
like some little Bow Wow songs and performed that. And my
Hmm.
mom pulled me to the side afterwards, and she was like, "Where's my daughter?" Because I just morphed into this monster, like was rapping in
Hmm.
front of my peers and was like dancing and stuff. And I'm usually a quiet and chill, reserved person. But when I get on that stage, I get behind that mic.
Yeah,
Oh
you energetic. You energetic. Yeah, that leads me to the sports analogy. Did you play sports growing up?
nah,
No,
nah,
not at all.
not
You
athletic
seem
like.
you athletic though. You be jumping around stage and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like playing soccer for fun. That was all.
Okay.
To be honest, this is what really happened. I always wanted to play soccer growing up because I
Okay.
like footwork. It's like dancing to me.
Mm-hmm.
But growing up in Acres Homes, like it was kind of like the Hispanics. They had their sport and they did their thing, and blacks we
And we
had
got
track,
basketball,
football.
football.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
And so people was kind of like looking at me different. I was like, I want to go try out at Hoffman Middle School for soccer, and they're like, "Nah, you need to do track. Like you fast, like you need to go do track." So it
Right.
kind of killed it for me for sports because
Yeah.
I was always doing stuff that just my parents wanted me to do. Like my dad, he was like, I want my daughters to be the next Venus and Serena. So he made me do tennis. I
Hmm.
hated I hated tennis.
You didn't like
'Cause I'm not
tennis?
competitive like that, huh?
Yeah, you didn't like tennis.
Nah, because like soccer for me, why I really enjoy is because it's just my relationship just with the ball. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I'm not really looking at my opponent and like I want to take this person down. It's just about getting the ball and
Yeah.
controlling the ball. But with tennis,
Hmm.
as I'm hitting, I have to make sure that like I hit it to where you don't hit it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And so I'm not competitive like that. Like I don't like embarrassing people or that's
Yeah. So if you don't like embarrassing people, how do you feel like embarrassment? Like, how do you deal with criticism when people trying to, put you down or something like that?
um I don't really like it.
Okay.
I don't like it at all. Like I definitely embrace criticism. Like
Hmm.
when somebody tells me something like, "Hey, I don't like this," or "Hey, you should try this." Like I'm definitely open for suggestions. But
Right.
when people just kind of critique, like, "Well, I just don't like that she do this," or "I just don't like you," like
Hmm.
I don't know. There's nothing I can take from that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just I'm also not built that way. Like if we
Hmm.
was cool, we was hanging out and doing something, and it was something you did I wouldn't like. I don't
Hmm.
really take that internally and be like, we'll spend time thinking about that about what I don't like about this person because if I don't like it, I just
And
don't
you're just not
involve
gonna mess
myself.
with it. Yeah. Yeah, I got you because it's a big thing being an artist, being able to take criticism and shit. So,
Yeah.
I just don't know is something that makes you feel uncomfortable. You just don't entertain trolls. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, no, I really don't. Like
Hmm.
I'll have like my little reels, my freestyles, and I'll have people like comment like you sound like a white girl, or I'll
Hmm.
have people like oh like look at this nerd, look at this teacher.
Hmm.
I'm just like okay, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's nothing I can because that's your opinion, you
Hmm.
know. And really, I feel like people's opinion about you or what they think about you is not really any of your business unless
Hmm.
they have something to actually be detailed on, hey, I think you should work on this, or I would prefer if you would hop on this type of beat. Then that's
Yeah.
something I take. But if you're just doing these blanket statements or like,
Yeah. It comes off as hating. You get what I'm
yeah, you know what
saying?
I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, so I think a lot of the times when people criticize us, I think that they may be like a little fan of yours. They might see something that you like, because I think that I had stumbled across you on Instagram. And I was like, dog, she's creative. She's dope. Like, she's totally different. That's why I did not think that you were in the South, because it gives
Mm,
me like California vibes. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah, so if there's any artist that's different from you that you would like to work with in the future, like who would it be?
Man, right now, I'm really hoping to do a song with this female rapper. Her name is Little Sims.
Is she from Houston?
Nah, she's from London.
She's from London. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Little
Okay.
Sims. She's super dope. She's been rapping for a minute.
Hmm.
So I might be reaching, but there's another newer up and coming female rapper named Samara Sin.
Samara Sin. Okay. Where's
Yeah,
she
have
from?
you
She's from
seen
out
her?
here too?
She's
Nah.
from Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna definitely look
super
her up too.
girl. Yeah.
Definitely look her up. Yeah, I mess with a lot of Tennessee artists, but I don't really know too many rappers that doing music, but for sure podcasters and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty good to know. Yeah. Yeah. So what about YouTube? How long have you been on YouTube? Because I see that you got a lot of content on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for pretty much since Soldier Boy been on YouTube.
Oh, so
It's
you've
just
been
this is the
on.
new channel for Janae Inez, but
Okay.
I have like older music and
Mhm.
like videos of me performing and stuff on other channels when I went by another name, Miss Janae. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I've been on I think since like 2004 been
Yeah.
on been on
Mhm.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I had to do some research, and that's how I kind of like found out, more about, like, I was trying to find more Houston artists as women in Houston and in Texas in general. Do you have a favorite female artist coming out of Texas?
Uh Favorite female artist out of Texas.
Hmm. Because the one that I know is like Meg Thee Stallion. She's pretty commercial, but as far as the
Hmm.
underground scene, I don't really know too many.
I mean, right now, well, she's actually see, it's tricky because it's a lot of people that I that I rock with right now that live in Houston, but they're not actually born and raised
Oh, I got you. I got
um
you. I got you.
from there.
Mm-hmm.
There was trying to think of what artists. Oh, Avery Sunshine.
Avery
Um,
Sunshine. Okay, let me write that down. I'm gonna
you
do
know
some
what
research.
though? Hold on,
Avery
because
Sunshine.
I think I think Avery though. See, that's the thing that's tough, man, because it's a lot of people.
Yeah, and as soon as you get out, you're gonna be like, oh man, dog, it's like 10 more.
Yeah.
It's all good, but we would like to
See, yeah,
see
nah.
more.
She not from Houston. She born from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay.
Um, so I'm gonna have to really think. I hate I can't think nobody off the top that's born and raised
Mm-hmm.
um from Houston that I just like really
Mm-hmm.
be like listening to heavy.
Yeah, so what about fans as far as sports? Do you feel like you're a Houston Texans fan, a Dallas Cowgirl fan? Do you mess with the
Nah,
Jazz?
it's Houston all day. It's Houston.
Okay. Texans all
Everything
day.
from Texans, Astros. We now got a rugby team, the SaberCats, the Dynamos. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
like I'm Houston. I'm so Houston. Like,
I can't
um,
wait to see you perform on stage one day. I cannot wait. That would be very exciting to see for real. They be having the pregame parties before like the games and stuff like that. So they got a lot of venues in Texas for sure.
hmm
Yeah. And yeah, Janae, like I was saying, you're one of the dopest artists that I see coming out, and I would love to like just get a chance to know you a little bit more, maybe every week. You know what I'm saying? We could kind of chop it up. You know what I'm saying? See the progression and shit like that. And one of my favorite songs, like I said, NYOB, I'm gonna definitely tag that along with this video. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate you coming on and giving me
thank you.
your time. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
well, let me. I just remember there are two female artists from Houston. They don't rap,
Uh,
but they are actually really dope.
okay.
One lady, her name is Susan Carroll.
Susan Carroll.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's dope. And then Peyton, Peyton.
Okay,
Uh,
Peyton. Okay, hell yeah. Are they like they be doing rap and stuff like that, or they do R&B?
they do like soul. They're
Oh,
like
I like
soul artists.
that.
They
I like that. I like that.
hard.
And I just feel like sometimes hip hop and rap can get a bad rap. So it's just like maybe we can kind of go in the direction of creating a whole nother genre too as well. I think that would be like innovative too. And then we could
Yeah,
get people to follow behind that because it could get a bad rap with like like rap beef and shit like that, but that soul music is kind of hard to stray away from. But I think that's kind of conventional R&B now, so yeah, we got
yeah.
different categories. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
Danae, so basically going into the future, you said that you got a up and coming project that you just dropped. Can you say that one more time? What's the name of it?
Serendipity. Serendipity. It's a EP.
Mhm.
The version that's gonna be on all DSPs is gonna have 6 songs with the bonus tracks, so it'll be 7 tracks in total.
Mhm.
And then the vinyl version, you get an extra 3 songs that's only on the vinyl.
Okay, okay. And what if there was somebody that wants to collab with you that don't really know how to do music? Would you be interested in helping them?
Yeah. I mean, right now I've been open for features, so people have been
Okay.
sending me their DM or email, um, and I just tell them what's the rate, for booking, and then they send me the
Hmm.
song and I hop on. So there's quite a few features I've gotten on where people have told me straight up like,
Hmm.
this is my first song or this is my first project, and I really
Hmm.
want you to get on it, and so
What
and
sort
most
of?
of the time I hop on it unless it's a topic or it's music that I just don't really involve myself with.
Hmm.
He being a God fearing woman and just been so grateful of the things he's blessed me with. I can't
Right.
really get on music that does not support.
Yeah,
Um,
anything like demonic and stuff, you tend to stay away from that.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you. And what is the easiest way for people to reach out to you to communicate with you if they want a collaboration?
Instagram for sure is the best. Like I check my requests pretty much like every 2 days. I check my messages on Instagram every morning.
Okay.
Email just gets a bit tough because I'm kind of slow on my emails, usually like about a week.
Hmm.
But Instagram gonna be the best way.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah. What is your social media name on all platforms? Is it Janae Inez?
So
On all
it's
platforms.
JENAE INEZ all together on all platforms. I
Okay.
think though TikTok is the only one. Somebody else like made a Janae Inez profile, but they didn't do anything with it. So
Hmm.
mine on TikTok is um Janae 44.
Oh, the Ickes Homes at Fofo. Salute to the Ickes Homes. All
Yeah.
right, so a lady in the comments said, "How long you been doing music for?"
I've been doing music. Like I put out my first mixtape in
Mm.
2005. It was called Baby Steps.
Man, that's way long ago, girl. That was like before high school for me. You've been
Yeah.
doing music.
Yeah.
Mm, that's a long time. All right, one more question. Cause make sure y'all please press this replay because she got some great information. And the lady said that who's your inspiration?
Number one inspiration is Wayne. Wayne
Weezy
for
F baby?
me is my number one inspiration.
Weezy F? Damn. What's your favorite Wayne mixtape?
Drought 3.
Damn. Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Upgrade you. That's my favorite. My favorite flow that
Ooh.
he does is upgrade you. I love how
Bro,
he's
Wayne
just
used to
skiing on
just
that
kill
motherfucker.
shit. And people be like, so
Yeah.
do you have like a producer that you kind of like makes your own beats or you just get beats from random people?
It's both. So like some stuff I self produce on, and then some stuff is just going on BeatStars and
Hmm.
picking like tight beats that I know works well with my flow.
Okay, I got you. Cause I know Uzi and Don Cannon, though, they is just like flawless, bro. It's a
Yeah.
couple producers that work with certain artists. It's just a chemistry. Do you feel like it's inappropriate for people to ask artists how old they are?
I don't, but also my team has been very
Yeah,
hard on me of actually not telling my age. They were
I
like,
don't
for
think
one, like
so.
as they were like, first of all, women, you're not ever supposed to tell somebody how old you are.
Right, that's
Not be like,
inappropriate.
uh, I try
Hmm.
to, because I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't mind it at all, but
Hmm.
I'm understanding business wise and stuff like that, and just being more ladylike. You don't share.
Yeah, yeah, it's not really marketable to be like that. But yeah, I mean, she said that she would love to work with women in the industry. They got a lot of women in the industry. The lady asked, "How do you feel about women rappers?" And you mentioned Avery Sunshine, Susan Carroll, and Peyton as well. So,
Yeah, those are all singers, but for as far as female rappers in general, I love it. Like I like even though the kind of music I make is different than a lot of
mhm,
female, like they try to do the genre of female rappers. I'm
mhm.
still a huge fan. Like I love Lil Kim. I love people like Foxy Brown, Remy,
Eve,
Nicki, Cardi, like
yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion. Like um I think it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That as female rappers, like we're kind of taking our own lane and enjoying it. So
Mhm.
I'm all about that.
I think Megan Thee Stallion. I think she had collaborated with Paris Hilton too. Like these people be working with all kind of people.
What? She
For real, you
collaborated with
guys.
Paris Hilton?
Right, I think Paris Hilton got a song and featuring Megan Thee Stallion. Real talk. I
Oh,
seen
that's
it more
hard.
recently.
I gotta listen to that. I knew I rocked with Paris for something. I knew there was a reason why I liked her, man. Like
Mhm.
she cooler than a fan, man.
Did Lindsay Lohan? Did she ever do music? Did she ever make a song?
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan. She did singing like pop music.
Okay, 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 okay. Oh look, yeah, look, Paris Hilton DJs. All right, all right. Yeah, you gotta look
Oh,
that
okay.
up. Paris Hilton,
That's
she
hard.
dope, man. She be killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has an album. All right, Janae, look, listen, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we could do another one next week. And we checking up on you already know what I'm gonna be listening to. I
Yeah.
told you I stopped smoking weed And then I heard this song. I was like, dog, I'm just trying to relax. It's bringing me back to that currency, that hospital shit. You get what I'm saying? Bro, I don't even like smoking backwoods all the time, but dog, I had to light one up to this bitch. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be fucking with this, bro. For real. It's like a sadistic shit. So you know how some like people like I don't listen to everybody whole album. I got a bad habit of that. But I think that you could build around NYOB. I like the flow. I like that. Somebody said they got one more question. One more question.
Okay.
Somebody said they got one more question. And on my community wall, I'm gonna definitely post NYOB so people can understand. Like the like it's so dope. It's so dope.
Thank you, man.
What's the longest song you ever made? How long was
Mm,
it?
probably about 6 minutes.
Dang. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, 6 minutes. Sometimes like I'll have songs where I'm just rapping the whole beat kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really do that too more like as much,
Mm-hmm.
um but yeah, songs like that where it's just I'm just flowing like the
Mm-hmm.
whole beat. But
Mm-hmm.
as far as you tell me like just with like a hook, like a song, I try to keep that, and now especially in this new element that we're in this climate, um, I keep it to about 3 minutes. Is usually
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed people start making songs like 2 minute and 40 seconds. I forgot a couple of these artists that be doing that. Boss Man D-Lo be doing that. And the song be so dope, but it's like, should it be longer? And then it'd be like it's too long. So I don't know. It's personal preference. It's personal preference. If somebody's never listened to your music before, what's a song that you think that they should start with?
I say no hellos.
No hellos. Okay. And all of these songs are on your YouTube page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Have you
bro.
seen? Have you watched the music video to no hellos?
I watched it, but I didn't watch it with the sound. You know,
Okay.
yeah, because I'm real big on visuals and shit like that. I'm kind of weird. Like I watch some shit with the sound off and then go back and watch it. So I
Mm.
got to go back and listen to it. But the visuals is dope. One of my favorite videos on your channel is when you went live. For the first time, I believe, on the page that you have now. It was just like live. It was professional. It's like people playing instruments. I thought that was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that was my concert. I did a live concert for Serendipity. So I was when I was in Florida. I had left to Florida in 2020 during COVID, and
Mm,
I went to Full Sail, and I had finished up the album, and so we did a live stream of a concert out there
okay.
with band.
Okay. Yeah. And like I said, you're on all platforms, right? Spotify,
Mhm.
music, YouTube, SoundCloud, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
What's the first one that you dropped on? You dropped on SoundCloud first? Like what you put it on?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Kickback was the first. That's the one with Short Dog and Iman Amari. That was the
Mm,
first song I had put out on as of now, like back in the day, like this is like 2008, 2009. There
mm,
used to be these things called these bit URLs or
yeah.
tiny URL, and it
Mm,
used to have a music player on it. So I used to have like a bunch of music on there where you could like go through and download it and stuff like that. But
yeah.
once that got shut down, DatPiff, I used to have projects on DatPiff that ended
Man,
up, getting dropped down just because the company closed. But
that's where all Wayne mixtapes was at, bro. I was like, man, bro, what the fuck I'm gonna find this bitch at? Oh,
yeah, it's coming back.
one more. What about the instruments? Like you were ever in a band? Do you play instruments?
No, I did play the violin for 2 years when I was in the fourth and fifth grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went to Full Sail, I started learning how to play the piano.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been my thing right now is just been focused on the piano.
And were you ever in a choir?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's in church,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
um, I didn't last long because the choir director had trouble with my confidence, like me singing
Um,
in front of people. Uh, and so she kicked me out.
she kick you out for real? That's Southern Baptist right there. They don't play around. You know how
Yeah,
black folks is. Yeah, they don't fuck around. You get with the program. You ain't about to change nothing. I don't
yeah,
care if you can sing better.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, she wasn't
Yeah.
playing around. My baby sister though, the song "Love Me Like I." that
Mhm.
singer that's singing that second part of that song, that's my baby sister. She ended
Oh,
up staying in choir, and she has an amazing voice.
have you ever made a Christian song?
Like a straight up like worship, like a worship song.
Mhm.
No, I haven't yet. I haven't
Okay,
yet, yeah.
that would be pretty dope. That would be pretty
Mm-hmm.
dope. I wonder how would they feel about artists performing Christian songs in church.
Well, you I don't know if you remember, like back in the day, we used to do like talent shows. We
Yeah.
used to do like Christian talent shows, and we used to have Christian rappers come up
Mhm.
and perform. The
Mhm.
biggest issue that I'm noticing though is because people are unpredictable, and art is something that sometimes you don't know exactly what a person is talking about. And so I think the church just decided we're no longer going to allow this, because once you start talking
Extravagance.
about art,
Yeah.
it gets tricky if you're not going to directly be talking about worshiping Christ, because this is a place where his people are coming to, commune
Yeah,
with
be
the
faithful and stuff, like, you don't really wanna bring, political, like, politics into church and, it could get, like, messy, trying to straddle the fence, so,
Yeah,
yes.
you know what it reminds me of? You remember we used to be able to like share your testimony?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you always had that one person that's like, they went super detailed about something. It's like, okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
stop this. That's how I feel like doing with now
The
bringing
whole
certain
church
people
went
up.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember, one time I was going to church and stuff like that. They had like a crackhead come there. She was just giving her testimony, but she was kind of
mm,
getting too much in detail. You got kids in church, people that they ain't trying to relapse. You get what I'm saying? It can
yeah,
get a little tricky in church. So yeah, but it would be fire though to bring like Christian music, back on the scene. You know. So yeah, yeah.
yeah. Because it's definitely going crazy right now on social media. It's been a beautiful thing. Like,
Mhm.
I love what's happening. Like with artists like Miles,
Mhm.
Neck, No Big Deal. These are Christian
Mhm.
rappers who got bars. You know what I'm saying? For the longest, it was like, oh, y'all got Lecrae, and it's like
Mhm.
that's not the only. That's who
Mhm.
you know, or Andy Mineo. Like that's not. We don't have just two Christian rappers. You know,
Oh,
so
what if Kurt Franklin wanted to do a feature?
oh, I would love that.
That would be fire.
I would
That would
definitely
be
love that.
fire. Man, with these artists, what I would do if I was an artist and I was like popular and shit, I would probably bring actors and actresses to rap. That's what I would do.
Hmm.
I would definitely do that. You know how Jamie Foxx, how talented he is. But if I was Jamie, I would have had like, I mean, a movie star, on the track. That would be dope.
Like actually rapping or doing similar to what Ye did with Chris Rock.
Yeah, something like what Ye did with Chris Rock. Like, you would
Okay.
bring like Spike Lee on the hook or something like that. Since
Mm,
these people they've been into acting and things and behind the camera and directing, they should be able to recite a script and just say it how
yeah.
yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah, that would be super hard. I actually was thinking about that with Denzel Washington, because his
Mhm.
voice, like he just now he has one of those voices that like you know it. You know what I'm saying? Immediately once he says one word, that's Denzel.
And these people
So
can write
powerful.
basic poetry. They can recite scripts, so they would be great artists.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I agree.
Mhm. Well, thank you, girl. Janae, I appreciate you. I'm going to listen to the NYOB all day. You're giving so you already know I'm about to roll up again. So thank you so much for passing through. And hold on before you leave, real quick. We're gonna be backstage in the studio. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We love y'all. She's on all platforms. Holla at her.